Cut. Very good morning and welcome to the quarterfinals of the Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. As our dignitaries exit the pitch after wishing the players all the very best, we are joined by Miss Neelima, who is principal of the KIIT group, and we have the referees who will flip the coin and get this match underway in terms of the toss. Both the captains present as well. Starting 11, we'll see Hampasna, Jandia, Joshni, Tanya, Piachrani, Xenia, Elva, Monica, Martina, Russia, and Irom Priyadarshini. The head coach is CH Binashiri. And of course, they will look to put out their best performance here in this game. As for the opposition, the head coach, Sinkley, along with the starting 11, Lingot, Shaila, Snighton, Daritka, Anisha, Taffy Shisha, Eva Mary, Peniba, very good goal scorer, Taro, Rimika, and Diamond. As both the teams will get into the huddle before we kick off. And I'm Ryan James joining you from the commentary box for this edition of the Subroto Cup. And while you're at it, do ensure you've subscribed to Sportscast India and follow Sportscast India on all social media platforms to get the best of sporting action. As we will now focus on this one, the Subroto Cup, as the teams break off their huddle, and we will start this match very soon. Here we go, Manipur versus Meghalaya in the quarterfinals of the 63rd edition of the Subroto Cup. Both teams very good on the attack, and here they are going to be put to the test. Manipur started their campaign with a massive victory of 9-0 against Army Public School Patiala. And then it was against CBSE when they won the game by just a goal. Not to forget the 2-0 victory against Kerala that allowed them to top the table and see themselves through to this round, as they also had one more game against Chandigarh, which is an 8-0 victory. So dominant side, one can say, the Manipur team. And now this game against Meghalaya will put them to the test again, because Meghalaya is a very, very good team that won their first game 10-1 against IPSC. Apologies for the technical problem. We're back on third at the quarter-final match in Manipur and Meghalaya. The teams have been dominant throughout the group stages, and they are playing a game against an opponent that will definitely challenge them because it's the quarterfinals. Both the teams, having had big victories in their group stage games, will be in the same level of confidence. We saw the previous quarterfinal where Bangladesh still steamrolled over their opposition by 6 goals. Some teams are going hard at the quarters as well. But interestingly, also, the goals came in only after the 20th minute, which allows us to think whether it was a downfall for that team all of a sudden. They were holding on to the game, but after that, just couldn't get a grip on it. And that's important, the temperament in a quarterfinal game like this, where you may concede a goal, but how you respond is important. There's a free kick there. She went for goal, but couldn't hit the target. Meghalaya donning the grey jersey, and Manipur, of course, wearing the blue. Goal kick for Manipur. Throw in taken quickly for Manipur. They're looking to expand on their attack. Spending too much time on the ball, eventually losing possession. Trying to create a chance out of that, but can't do much. As the keeper holds on to it. The ball's quickly advanced by the goalkeeper. One back by Manipur. Lost again as it's forward. Didid gets that through ball to a teammate up front, but the flag goes up. Not timing that right, perhaps, her run. Thank you so much for joining us live on Sportscast India. Do let us know in the live chat as to which team you're supporting and who your favorite players are, and we can have a great time. See support for Tanya along with Humpty Dumpty, who's put out a very good comment there about how they are one of the 7 sisters and brothers. There we go. That's the beauty of football. Brings people together. But unfortunately, this game will have to end with one team winning. We will know soon enough which team is we've crossed the 11-minute mark. Played on to that left side. Manipur continue to be the team that's attacking more on this matchup. Meghalaya looking to change that up here by putting pressure on the defense. Nicely done to win back the ball. Meghalaya can create something out of this. A couple of passes between the players here on the left side, but goes out of bounds. Throw and taken quickly for Meghalaya as they look to advance the ball. They haven't really created much chances. Perhaps could be one. No, it can't. Once again cleared by Manipur defense. Meghalaya trying to get that through ball over the top. Now it's on to the right side. She lofts it inside. The keeper needs to judge it right. Oh, the shot came in from that left. But somehow it didn't end up in the back of the net. Must be thinking that should have been a goal, but it just went out of bounds. Good chance for Meghalaya. Keeper just getting confused there. Poor goal kick here. It's good passing from the Manipur players, but just too many Meghalaya players there in that defensive line in the middle. One back by Meghalaya. I can see the possession slowly changing for both the teams. On a positive note, runs in from that right side. Well done by the defense to reset. Crossed inside. Won't get to the box. Still with Manipur. Played toward the right to a teammate. There's a lot of Meghalaya players on the defense, which makes it a little difficult for Manipur to get a clear shot. But they still go on and continue trying. And Meghalaya can try and bring the ball out in a way. But Manipur are relentless on winning the ball back. But after that, what are they going to do? That's the difference. That's a good play onto the right side. She goes for goal and will win a corner. Smart football from Manipur. Getting those advanced passes right. Here comes the corner. Takes a touch from one of the defenders. It's still with Manipur. Looking for that opening goal. Still have to wait. Decides to have a go from distance, but it's safe in the hands of the goalkeeper. Interesting how Manipur have played this first 15 minutes. They're not stopping, and they positively made those passes. Franklin Shaila expressing support for Meghalaya in the chat box. Do let us know as to which team you're supporting. Continue to show love to your favorite players and team in the chat box. Safe in the hands of the goalkeeper. Good opportunity there. Should have probably cleaned that up and scored it. Because for a tad bit moment there, she had the goal open in front of her. Perhaps a tap would have been enough. Nevertheless, it's still with Manipur. Interesting comment from Bitu Exist. Says, don't take shots. Try to get into the final third and then shoot. Fair enough. It is important to create that right chance before having a go and getting an ideal shot. Keepers off a lines, waits for it to come into the box and holds on to it. The Pura says, come on, Meghalaya. It was another win, like always. A lot of support here for Meghalaya in the chat box. Wallenbach also joins the comment section, expressing support for Meghalaya. Shout out to all of you for contributing to the future of Indian football here by tuning in to Subroto Cup. Do ensure you subscribe to Sportscast India, that brings to you the best of footballing action. Once again, a goal kick for Meghalaya. Manipur continue their attack, and I see similar trails from the previous game where one team was just dominating in terms of getting their attack on and running. And the danger here is, if Manipur manage to get one, getting goal number 2 and 3 won't be difficult. And that's why Meghalaya need to establish their presence on the offensive side as well. Because when you are being very offensive on the pitch, what tends to happen is the opposition are forced to play a lot more of defense. At the moment, you can just take a look at how towards the back line Meghalaya are playing, because Manipur are constantly attacking. This time could have created a chance there, but the play on the right just couldn't collect it at first. Still with Manipur. Plays it to the middle, but the defense is there. Still with Manipur though. And passing for Manipur, tries to volley it forward in the defensive side. Manipur now on that far left with the ball. Looks for options. This is what I like to see in teams. Being calm and composed and not hesitating to play it back. Oh, that's a broad kick rather. Of course, will be a booking, as a player will get the yellow card for that challenge. The score and 7 trap also adds on comments supporting their teams. Meghalaya now with an opportunity to just launch the ball into the box perhaps. Would require a real good kick to find one of our players, and also a good receive with the shot, but it's the defense of Manipur who are there first. It's going to go out of bounds. Throw in for Meghalaya. We have our dignitaries in the middle who've graced our occasion. Fernand says Manipur team's tough and wishes luck to the Meghalaya team. Albin says winning or losing is part of the game, but what's most important is team spirit. I agree. That is indeed the true outcome. In the previous game, or so many games we've seen, how when a player gets injured, you see the opposition going helping them out. All of that is the more important aspect of any sport. Support for Meghalaya from Rashar and AC Hujon. See a lot of Meghalaya fans. Where are the Manipur fans? I'm sure you guys are there in the chat box. Perhaps waiting for that goal. Manipur, of course, have dominated the offense so far in this game. Hoping to clear it once again, but the result is same in terms of finding one of the Manipur players. That's why they've lacked. The keeper there, big error from the keeper, and she's paid the price. A beautiful volley to finish it up, and the keeper should have held on to that. That would be the only factor that we would say, but she's taken a chance there, and she scored the first goal, the opening goal of this game for Manipur. It's jersey number 8, Miss Alva, who's scoring. Keeper there will be thinking as well. The same thought. This was the easy collection for the goalkeeper, and she decided to just play it off there. And Alva not making a mistake there. Off the woodwork, of course. But more importantly, the deadlock has been broken, and Manipur has scored the first goal of this match. There we go. The Manipur fans have also entered the chat box. Now let's see how Meghalaya respond to this. We're entering the 25-minute mark, which means 5 more minutes, more or less, are left to play in this game. Apologies, in the first half, and Meghalaya would ideally want to equalize and make things level. It's a goal scorer, Miss Alva. What's ideal for Meghalaya at this stage is to equalize, of course, before heading to the half-time break. Manipur, on the other hand, will just look to keep the momentum on their side and just stay composed. That's important from a Manipur point of view. Given the amount of time remaining, of course, some minutes here, a lot of minutes in the second half. The keeper confidently coming up front and holding on to it. She's a very composed player, isn't she? Alba. It's very important when you play at a high level in situations like that. I think there's a good example when you're like trying to keep the possession there in one spot, and there's two players just around you trying to put pressure. How you handle that? Foul throw, says the referee. It's gonna go Meghalaya's way. Bhaden. Bhaden. Meghalaya will need all the support they can get. Also have to play their best football if they want to come back into this game. These are rather hostile conditions when you think of how the quarterfinals are, because most of the teams have had a dominant run in their groups. They've evidently stood out from the other teams in the groups. They won convincingly all those games. And now it's like they have to face off against a team that's at their caliber, that's at the same level as them. Or perhaps better when we look at a certain team perspective. So that's where the entire change comes up. That's where they're being put to the test. Last minute of play here, of course, few minutes will be added on. You see a lot of support on the stadium as well for all teams, apart from the substitutes as well as the coaching staff. A lot of parents and well-wishers are always there at the ground supporting their teams. We've seen it across many sides. Of course, we also saw Mr. Dibyendu Bhattacharya, who's an actor in the Indian film industry, was also there supporting his daughter, who was playing for Maharashtra. 3 minutes added on to the first half. 3 minutes for Meghalaya to try and make things level, as they would ideally want. Good recovery from the defender here, as Meghalaya seem adamant on equalizing. They're gonna need a moment of brilliance though, and by moment I mean a good pass and a good shot perhaps. Can't get both. Player down. She's down hard. Looks like physio will come into the pitch. The players are back on their feet. That's a good sign. To advance the ball there, and Manipur has gotten through. She needs to get the shot away, but couldn't connect with the ball properly. Irom with a real good chance. It's not Irom, that's Martina who went for the shot there. Good clearance. Alba there just trying to keep the ball. She advances it. Her teammate can't quite get to it. The goalkeeper charges in and holds on to it. Looks like she's taken contact from the player. It seems to be dangerous. One to the head. To hope she's fine. Into the last minute of added time here in the first half. Manipur just looking to hold on to the ball more or less as they advance it forward. They will be very happy with their performance and they look to resonate the same way in the second half as well. As for Meghalaya, it's going to be 10 intense minutes of a break. Oh, it's a beautiful through ball, but the ball was a little too quick for the player to comprehend. And that was perhaps the last chance, as Meghalaya will head into the half-time break and have a thorough discussion with their coach, because that's the do-or-die moment. Could perhaps be the last time they have that sort of discussion here in the Subroto Cup. It'll be interesting to see how they change their game in the second half, as the first half whistle brings the game to a halt. 30 minutes into this quarter-final matchup, it's Manipur who've taken the lead courtesy of a goal from Alva, and a lot of work for Meghalaya to do, first to establish themselves on the offense and also to equalize and potentially score the winner. 30 minutes into the game, it's 1-0 in favor of Meghalaya. Do stay tuned on Sportscast India. We have the second half coming right up. Welcome back to the second half of this quarter-final matchup between Manipur and Meghalaya. Commanding first half from Manipur as they manage to take the lead. We will see how Meghalaya play along in the second half, and we will know if they will make that comeback. This is Ryan James joining you from the commentary box for this game, Sportscast India. Don't forget to subscribe and follow Sportscast on all social media platforms to get the best of sporting action. Next 30 minutes will be the last for one of these teams as it stands for Meghalaya. But they can change things up, and I'm sure the coach would have analyzed how Manipur are going about their attacks. You know the drill, my friends who've joined on the chat box. Do let us know as to who your favorite players are and which team you're supporting. I see Fitness as well as Barisha supporting Meghalaya. A lot of support there on ground as well for the players. Bitu says Alba is a favorite player. Alba is the goal scorer as well in this game so far. We will know soon enough if anybody else will join the goal scorer. But a few of them have been allowed to miss class and come and watch the game here. We're of course at the KIIT group of institutions. And it's often nice, isn't it, when a prominent tournament is happening at your school or your institution and you have that cool subject teacher that allows you to go watch the match. Manipur on the ball. Clearances need to be a lot more sharp from Meghalaya because Manipur are very good on the attack. Alva now on the ball. Goal scorer makes a beautiful cross. The shot comes in. That should have been 2-0. Should have doubled their lead there. The pass was spectacular. The run was spectacular. A simple finish was all it needed. Take a look at this once again. She made that run. Nobody able to catch her. Gets the cross in. Play on the middle. Did decoy and leave that. And it was an open shot. Dipura says Meghalaya will join with the goal. Interesting. And that just gives me a question to ask all of you. Do let me know as to what do you think the final score of this game will be. It's 1-0 in favor of Manipur at the moment. But let us know in the chat box as to what do you think the final score of this game is going to be. Meghalaya defense has to be at their best because it's the defense that leads to offense, and good defense leads to good offense. Bitu Exist says Manipur 2-0. Okay. Any more predictions for this game at full time? Do let us know. 2-0 is very much possible given how Manipur should have gone up 2-0 moments ago in that missed opportunity. Well controlled. Looking for options in front but couldn't get a efficient pass to a teammate. Down to the left. Has a go there. Good opportunity for Manipur to double their lead. Once again looking to make that pass into the box. Manipur relentless on the attack. Now they lose the ball. An error there by the Meghalaya player. Should have let it go out. She tried to keep it in. Well advanced by Alba to Martina. Come on guys, you can't let the chat box be idle in a matchup like this. Do be enthusiastic on the chat box and I'm sure your team will score a goal. Meghalaya now making that run on that left side, loses the ball immediately. Good recovery from Manipur. And Manipur is not going to make it easy. Looks like we have another class who joined us. School on a Saturday might be something that you don't want to do, but if you can watch football instead of attending class, I think that's the best deal you can get out of anything. They're trying to make up ways for them to go on about and equalize here. Now there's a long corner. Will be guided into the box, but it's played out. Once again sent inside. Couldn't keep that one in. Goal kick. Mr. Adventure and Kirsoy expressing support for Meghalaya. Definitely, it's not over yet. They have plenty of time. This is the Subroto Cup. Standard is, I am sure they have it in them to score a goal. This is going to need a few more of this as the referee signals corner kick. Probably the first corner for Meghalaya in this game. And maybe the key to them equalizing. Big moment here for Meghalaya. An ideal time for them to find that equalizer. What's it going to be? Here comes the corner. It's grounded and straight to the Manipur defense, who looks to clear it and does so. She finds one of her teammates who couldn't control the ball. Once again sent in by Meghalaya. Yet collected by Manipur. Back with Meghalaya, who look to go forward. Manipur once again with the clearance. No player out there in front to receive it. Now it's with the keeper. Makes a run on that left side, finds her teammate inside. But that first touch when she received the ball was too strong, and it's straight in the hands of the goalkeeper. Good play there, up forward. But the defense of Manipur rather relentless. It's just making anything difficult, and that's the statement from them. They say if you want to score a goal, you're gonna have to do it the hard way. Simple runs won't get them the goal. That is what they're intending. You can hear the crowd cheering for Meghalaya. They've also gotten into the chat box zone where there's more supporters for Meghalaya, I guess. It's Manipur who currently have the lead. Good run there on that right side. Cross is inside, but the defense recovering quickly. Meghalaya now on the attack. Need to be a little more quick when they try to initiate these. And instead of this one long pass, it should be two passes. We had it there at the defensive line. She had a couple of options on her left and right, and I think that's what captain here is telling her. This long ball that had to go through should have been made with an additional pass. Intensity of the game increases as more minutes pass. The team trailing now, trying to find a way inside. She's played it on to the left. Her teammate had to make a quick run to get there. It's the keeper now who got there before her. And Kampasna, the goalkeeper for Manipur, will also have to be vigilant. She's done a good job as well, apart from that goal she had to concede because of a minor error. Almost halfway past the second half, around 15 minutes remain in this encounter. Meghalaya now getting on that offensive front, but before they can start their offense, it's short-lived. With Meghalaya, she gives it through to a teammate who's got some space on the left. She has an option as her teammate was making that run on that left flank. Should have made that pass initially. Still with Meghalaya, still a few options for them, but the Manipur player comes in quick and clears it. That's the problem. You don't have much time in football, especially here in the Subroto Cup against a side like Manipur. You get the ball, you can't just hold on to it for very long. From Manipur's point of view, they're thinking if they put one more goal here, it could possibly be lights out for Meghalaya. And that's what Manipur would aim to do, score one more. and mark their territory with regards to this game. Meghalaya looking to do something out of this long free kick. It's played it inside, but Manipur players very sharp, especially on the defensive lines, and they've been very good with their clearances. As Manipur looks to create something here, she's tackled. Prediction from authorized official, he says 1-all. It's going to be 1-all. It'll be interesting. Good chance now to bring it to 1-all, but the keeper came off and held on to it. And the follow through of the Meghalaya forward just saw those two players having their feet collide. Forward should be okay also. Should be fine. This is the opportunity to play it forward. And the outfield player just couldn't reach the ball. The keeper did. And in the process, they both had a minor collision. The feet did, to be precise. Goal kick is taken there, and the ball being advanced. The Manipur team, they're very well spread out as well. If you look at them, they have sufficient options on offense, as well as their defense always has the right number of players that they need to contain Meghalaya. It's a good ball onto that right side. Manipur could have made something out of that play. Good tackle there. Good chance now for them to go up. Shot comes in off a left foot. It's not hitting the target. "11 minutes precisely left apart from the stoppage time, and it's going to be 11 long minutes for Manipur, 11 short minutes for Meghalaya." Just easing pass from Manipur. Very systematic with their moves. See, Rani Devi and Sana Thongamus come in with support for Manipur. More Manipur fans now in the chat box. Last 10 minutes of football left to play here. And The number of chances for Meghalaya continue to decrease as the clock ticks down. Manipur now on the offense. Cross is there, but no player to capitalize on it. Just too difficult for Meghalaya to get through and get clear of that Manipur defense. And we will know how, we can see how Manipur is just playing more defensive. They're prioritizing defense and they go on the offense whenever given the chance, just like this one. That's what Manipur need to keep in mind. They don't need to be too adamant or committing too much to scoring another goal. This is where they need to be on the defense and secure the lead that they have. As the ball is intended to be cleared, once again she doesn't get it right. So many clearances from Meghalaya have always resulted in either an interception from Meghalaya, interception by Manipur, or they win the ball. This time it's Meghalaya who get the ball, crosses the ball to the right. Again, it gets past one player, but it's not going to get past everyone. Alva now with the ball. He's relatively perhaps been the best player on the pitch today, scoring the goal, and apart from that making very good runs and passes as well. Once again here, she couldn't keep the ball in. I had a few of my commentators from other leagues, they often nag me for commentators first, especially when we praise one particular player, they do a error, and that just happened when I was talking about Alva. She couldn't keep the ball in. 7 minutes remain. The substitution, Sylvia's come into the game for Martina. Now every substitution is being made from a game-winning perspective. Oh, it's a good pass. He needs to make that turn, get some space, but not enough space to go for the shot. And the defense will recover from that. Ayam Bibu says, come on Manipur. PUBG says, also supports team here. Meghalaya with a real good chance. She's got the space, crosses it in. The shot was right in front of the defender, and the defender is brought down. Manipur clear down. Meghalaya trying to get that attack on and running. Clear down for Meghalaya as well. Both the sides we have a clear down. Manipur looking to capitalize. The keeper charges in and holds on to it. Meanwhile, it's good to see the player just taking care of a teammate there. That was the goal which has separated both these teams. And after that, Meghalaya haven't been able to create chances. Five more minutes remain in this encounter. Perhaps the last 5 for Meghalaya in this tournament, unless there's a twist in the tail. Pressure from Manipur players on the offense helps in getting the ball back. It's been the story of the game. Action indeed. It's the ideal lights camera action moment. These ending minutes where teams are going to push their level best. Meghalaya coach is urging the players to go forward. This is where Meghalaya go all out. By all out, I mean just give it their all. Because it's a win or lose situation. They're already trailing and they have nothing to lose. On a technicality, the cross has come in. Needs to get that shot away. She gets some space, goes for the goal. But the keeper will hold on to it. Credits to the keeper for holding her nerve. We've seen keepers fumble in that situation, especially when the ball's lofted. And she just jumped and held on to it confidently. And on the other side, Manipur did have an opportunity, but it's safe in the hands of the goalkeeper. Someone in the chat box said, action, this is what we're getting. This is ideal. Ideal finish to the game. Good couple of passes for Meghalaya. Can she comprehend on this? She looks to play it forward, but the defense is there for a quick recovery. And this is what showcases how good Manipur is. This is what lets them stand out in terms of their defense. Clean tackles coming at the right time. 2 more minutes remain. Meghalaya will want to rush things up. Manipur just casually taking their own sweet time. That's a similar football move done by any team at any level. Go find a grassroots level football. They do that all the way to the highest one. Nice passing, all in all. Meghalaya haven't been able to efficiently activate their offense, especially the transition from defense to offense hasn't been ideal. It's played on to that left now. He somehow manages to keep it in. The students there were worried for a second. It was a hilarious glimpse to see. Four minutes. My bad. The second there, I thought the fourth official was telling 4 minutes will be added on because we're reaching towards the end of 60 minutes. Well, it's jersey number 4 who's checking into the game. Now a corner, so she's going to have to be on the defensive front as soon as she comes in. Perhaps a big opportunity for Meghalaya on this corner. As the corner taker will hope to find one player who will change it. And I think 3 minutes has been added on to this game. We saw the board go up. India coming in for Sylvia. Very nice give and go from Alba. And now she'll make that run, which she's so good at. Possession lost. Meghalaya trying to get their offense running this time. She plays the long ball forward. One of her teammates is in reach to get to it, but there are players always coming. You can't wait for the ball as much. She tries to dribble through, but of course there's going to be players charging at the ball. Again, it's one back. She goes for goal. And it's straight to the keeper. Was that a big opportunity? Was that a big chance? I think that spectator behind also had a feeling that was a real good chance. Straight to the keeper, unfortunately. Once again, Meghalaya will try with everything they've got as they get a free kick. And this is from an interesting area because we've seen players go all the way for goal from here. Meghalaya might even consider guiding it into the box and hope one of their teammates will just play it inside into the goal. What's in store here? What's in store here? Do we have late game drama? Substitution will take place as well. Fanan Chaudhary, my friend, very good comment, I agree. The entire game is not like this. Not the ideal. Not the ideal inside. Simple hold for the goalkeeper. We're into the last minute as Ronika's checked in for Russia. And Manipur with that goal kick won't be able to keep the ball in. Last bit of possession for Meghalaya in this game. And the last push for an equalizer here. We almost reached the end of the added time. Ball's advanced. Clearance is good. With Meghalaya. He plays it in front. The keeper will easily hold on to it. And immediately play it forward. And there we go. The final whistle has been blown. Meghalaya pushed with all that they've got. They gave it their all, unfortunately falling short. And Manipur hold on to the 1-0 lead to book a place in the semi-finals. Full time here at the KIIT ground. Manipur 1, Meghalaya 0. Alva scoring the goal at the 24th minute. And a spectacular game of football comes to an end. Jersey number 8 scores in minute
ऑडियो, हाँ बस ऑडियो तो चलेगा बस मेरे को फ्रेम में आ जाओ। बस यार कैमरा इतना सा है, ये हम इतना कैसे क्यों बस कैमरा इतना सा हम नहीं करता। दिखा दिया आपको मैंने।
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Subroto Club Organizing Committee, I, Major Jyoti, request Dr. Nilima Kamra, Principal, Kiit Group of Institutions, Gurugram, to kindly felicitate Team Meghalaya with a check of ₹40,000. I request coach and captain to please come and accept the prize money.
रिकॉर्डिंग हो रही होगी। Hello children.
I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to the Kiit Group of Institutions, Gurugram, for all the support provided for the smooth conduct of all the matches in a befitting manner. On behalf of Secretary Subroto Club, I request Coordinator to kindly felicitate Dr. Nilima Kamra, Principal, Kiit Group of Institutions, Gurugram.
सर वहाँ से चालू है। आगे सर माइक चालू है क्या? नहीं सर चालू नहीं सर शायद हाँ सर लग नहीं रहा क्योंकि वहाँ से चालू है। देखना ऑन है मैडम। मैडम ऑन है क्या? ऐसे चेक कर रहा हूँ। हेलो 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 नहीं होना चाहिए था। ये दे दिया
Okay.